No.
Don't lie.
What you think about?
Okay. You're gonna love me. My name's Amy. I'm the owner of Monarch Prime. But look, I moved the wall for you so that I didn't hit what I was previously going to hit. I left your hole there for you. You kicked it already.
I didn't kick it. You did.
You did!
No.
When we were discussing if it's for plaster versus drywall. Stop.
That's gonna be the number old too.
So,
I might as well make it now.
that's your, so these are doors. These are walls. So I figured we could probably outlets on both these sides.
No, you
And then you'll do a
come out this outlet, drill into here, bring wire in here, up, through here, over there, so you don't have to worry about that walking.
Thank you.
That's how small I am. So you really won't need that hole.
Okay.
You want me to stop kicking?
I do want you to stop kicking because you're just spending more of my money.
No, you're gonna have to patch that anyway.
I'm not patching anything. I have to pay somebody to patch it.
I know that I'm gonna have to cut this wall open, so why not just kick a hole in it right now?
Yep. So do all that.
So where this wireless switch supposed to go?
So the doors are going to be right here. It's going to be a 5/0 open. Go to right here. Right here. And so we'll stick the switch. It just mounts to the exterior of the drywall. Nothing goes inside. Transmitter goes up into whatever box you put up there.
So these lights both coming down?
Yep. So I'm guessing it comes up here and goes there to there, because these are all tied in on the same switch.
We're gonna disconnect these.
Oh God, I keep forgetting there's no bulbs because the previous tenant took all of them. Yes, sir? I'm a general contractor in DC, Maryland, and I renovate homes to sell. I work with realtors and owners and get things on the market in a few weeks and get them more bang for their buck.
So this is gonna be pretty simple, but it begins to get complicated when you're dealing with plaster. So we're gonna take these two recessed lights down. Apparently, she's just changing this as we go. Amy found me on Instagram, which is kind of weird because a lot of the people that find me on Instagram, they usually want information, they usually want to get into the trade or they want to learn stuff. So just the fact that, you know, she came to me on Instagram and was like, hey, you Tony, you do electrical work?
I stalked him on Instagram a little bit, and I watched what he was doing, and I reached out to him.
And I'm like, yeah, cool, you know, we chopped it up and then it just ended up working out. But working with Amy isn't easy.
But how soon are you going to want these doors?
Today.
Jesus Christ! At least it's not just me.
I know she calls me Friday, sends me an email over the weekend. Oh, you need this, you need this, you need this. Well, that's all. I don't have that shit.
That's how I felt. She called me yesterday and said, yeah, you know, to start tomorrow.
Typical.
Typical.
But I've been in construction since I was 14. Dad was a general contractor in Florida, and that was my first job that I ever had. And then this is gonna look like a brand new. He hasn't taken it up yet. I'm paying him to do that. So
This light come out.
yes, this light's coming out. So you may end up having, if I can't get something that fits here, then I'll. How'd you do that?
I was trying to take the cover off. Also shortage.
The shortage that you caused?
No. Wow. I'm glad you got that on camera because, like, I mean, that was awesome. You can't even say it wasn't. You probably will, but I know you was impressed with it.
So impressed.
I've been trying to get this thing off because I'm trying to see where.
Like Superman.
Well, I'm trying to see where the thing is because that's going to be a problem. G Street was just like any other job. It was just a little bit more complex because it wasn't a full gut. So, you know, it was a lot of, you know, fix this, rewire this, fix this, fix this. Oh, but we can't make a mess. And I'm like, okay. My favorite part. Amy, don't be mad at me. She ain't going like that. That was supposed to stick in the wall, but it didn't work the way that I wanted to.
So this is a house that I was brought in to renovate. The owners had moved away. They had been renting it out for a few years. The tenant that was currently staying here trashed the place. And so I was brought in to basically gut it and get it ready to sell. It was a great investment. The area that this is in is just growing at a rapid rate, and this is something that is going to make them a lot of money. And that's what I do. Definitely take it. Sure.
You want to pull wires with it?
Well, I guess.
You wearing gloves?
For the dust, I'm really allergic to it.
So you think it's going to get on your hands and make your hands like itch?
Makes my hands itch, makes my eyes itch. Yeah, bad.
Oh, you know what? I got a whole white bodysuit if you want it.
I'm not about to wear a whole white bodysuit, but thank you though.
Will, you should have brought your ghillie suit.
Oh, that would have been fun.
That would have been amazing.
What's a ghillie suit?
It's like what you wear. It's like what Navy SEALs would wear. They like get down into the grass and you can't see them.
He a Navy SEAL.
No, he's not a Navy SEAL, but he has a ghillie suit that Navy SEALs wear. You do it for like hunting too.
That's what I used it for.
You actually used it for hunting.
When I went up to school, I went turkey hunting.
So not deer hunting, turkey hunting. They killed a harmless animal with a sword.
I should take you hunting. Do you know how to know?
I know how to shoot.
Love it.
You know how to shoot.
I want to hunt a
Rifle?
turkey. I want to hunt aggressive animals that could possibly kill you.
Have you ever seen a turkey up close and personal? They are probably one of the most aggressive things that you can hunt. Except for you're in Africa, but. Aren't they mean? They come at you, right?
They'll come at you.
He's never hunted. He doesn't know.
Who hunts a turkey? I just feel like a turkey, you should see it. If you were wanting it, you could just go grab it. But you telling me that you got to actually bring firearms to kill a turkey?
They're having a proposal and agreement. The owner is just.
I should have busted on my new gold chain that I got before. Hey, I probably need to break up with my girl.
Oh, thank you.
I said $800.
She said that.
That's what it takes.
She's saying it wrong. She's stupid as shit.
So I'd be wrong if I would go buy another one upstage, right?
She's probably get mad at you.
You told him on camera that I look like a girl with a do-rag on.
I did not do it on camera.
Yes, she did.
Did you have it on camera?
Yeah. Man, I love Amy. It's nowhere that we can't go, but Sometimes I think that she's just brutally honest. And I'm just like, I wonder if I could be that honest with you in return.
I just feel like I keep you grounded. I tell you the truth.
Yeah, you keep me grounded by putting me on the ground.
No.
By putting me down to the ground. Because I felt good about it.
I'm just truthful. So if we can, we'll put cans back in there.
And if not, you're going to definitely put one.
100% we're retrofitting that one. I almost kind of want to do not a can there and do a fixture.
Why? If you're going to have two other recesses.
Because it'll be prettier.
This project was actually like our maybe third or fourth project, but you know, it's always good, especially to work with women in the game that know what they're doing. So it was really cool. Man, I was in go-go bands growing up as a kid, so as soon as I found out that, you know, Crazy Leg had the Beat Your Feet movement, I had the kids with me, I'm like, this would be good, because they like to, you know what I'm saying? So they do Whippin' Nay Nay, and we grew up with Beat Our Feet, so I thought it'd be cool to take them to see this. Whenever I'm out in the city, man, I do so much as far as mentoring and so many things with, you know, the youth in the city, man. It's not strange for me to run into them. But sometimes I run into them in situations like, what you doing here? But when I seen TJ, man, I already know that he was into dancing, so I wasn't as shocked to see him here, man. But it's always good to see my kids, man.
On the show right now anyway, so I need to have people on there where you can come and like work, you know what I'm saying, we get back how we do
I think that what Crazy Leg is doing is amazing. I mean, Beat Your Feet was out early 2000s, man, and for him to resurrect it and bring it back like that. Coming out to Slush Day was really cool. I think that the kids, you know, they felt a little out of place, but at the end of the day, they got to see something different. And whenever we out, you know, that's the thing that I like the most, to expose them to as much as we can about our culture and, you know, things that we do. So I thought it was real cool, man.
So you gonna be a moonwalker or you gonna be an electrician? Is you gonna be a dancer?
I'm here to work.
You here to work,
My name Timothy Thames.
All right, so this how this works, bro. This whole job gotta be finished today. So all the plugs, like this one right here, like all these plugs right here, that don't got 3 prongs, they gotta be switched to outlets. They got 3 prongs. It's gonna be 3 recessed lights gonna go right here.
After I met TJ at the Beat Your Feet, you know, thing, the slush day, you know, I gave him my number. I said, listen, man, I'm always looking for new people to help, man. You know, you like family, man. If you need a job, let me know. And he was calling me. He was adamant about doing it. So I said, let's put him to work then.
You don't have to worry about that. I already put all these recessed lights up. You don't gotta worry about that. You need to put plugs in everywhere there's not a plug. And then we gotta open this ceiling back up and put a light in here. Go upstairs again. But these stairs, these three-story houses are killing me. These stairs, we gotta take that light down, and then in these rooms where they don't have 3-prong, was this one got 3-prong except for this one? We gotta switch all these out. Well, that one. So in this room, we gotta put a light here, and we gotta do the same thing with the plugs. Sound easy, right? All this gotta be done today. Today is the last day that we can be here. Somebody already put an offer on the house, so we gotta be out today. Can't come back. Can't come back.
I met him. He was a teacher at my high school, Crum High School. He was the electrical teacher, so I was assigned one of my little special classes.
So what you been doing, dog?
Other than dancing.
Dancing? I said other than.
So I'm a dancer. I've been dancing ever since I was like, you know, you can ask Mr. Ransom himself. I used to dance all around the school and all that, but like, dance just something I do. Like, I would say on the side, but it's like my full-time hobby now.
So you ain't been doing the electrical thing, bro. Like, you sure that you want to do this, bro?
Yes.
But this is gonna take a lot of work, bro. Because it's not easy, bro. Like,
I remember when you was telling us in school, and I remember when I was like,
you
picking it up.
and I told you in school that you needed to stick with it. Now 4 years later, now you're trying to come back with it. You see what I'm saying? That's a waste of time, though.
The most amazing thing about running into these kids after you ain't seen them in years, so much transpires in life over a short period of time, man. It's like, you did what?
What you gotta understand is, when you're young, you can't get the time back that you waste. You see what I'm saying? And I know what your problem is, bro. You start stuff and you don't stick with it. Sometimes you feel like you can do things, then as soon as you fail, you just like, man, I'm gonna do something else. Nah, bro, you gotta fail. It's necessary.
He a regular person at the end of the day, and put it like that. You know, some people put they job as they forefront, you know, try to put a shell in, and he don't have no shell, you know what I'm saying? Like, he real, like, one-on-one with you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I actually think I got some slight tools, but they at my mom's other house.
But they not here.
No, I couldn't even get in the other house to get them. Some other people live there. That's really
My man said, actually, I got some slight tools, but they're my mom. They not here, so you don't have no tools. All right, man, listen. So, you don't have no tools, so you have to take that out your pay. You got here before me. I gotta take that out your pay.
What you mean? That's good.
You can't try to show me up.
Should have waited around the corner.
How much I owe you an hour?
I said 11. I'm gonna start off at 11.
I'm gonna be 15, but you said 11, so. This your first lesson. Ain't no meet you in the middle. I met you in the middle. I met you all the way where you wanted to be. You said 11.
Alright,
Ain't no way.
13 is the middle.
First
13 is the middle.
lesson. of your resurrection. You gotta learn how to do business, bro. If somebody asks you how much you want, you start high. You don't start low.
But I'm doing it as responding to you because I'm supposed to be working with you.
You responded to me and you said 11 and I said okay.
It's always a lot of fun when people come on the job with me. Always. But aside from all the fun, man, you really trying to give people life lessons, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to transform their minds to understand how can you walk into a job and you don't know how much you expect to get paid. Like you just out here you just taking donations. How we doing this?
He put me in a trick bag. I didn't know he was about to do that. I was trying to be respectful with him and his pockets.
If this is mess the whole day up, hey, well, you can't be laying down. You can't lay down and learn. You that damn tall, you can't, you gotta get on your knees. You see what I'm at? This is how a working man look. A working man ain't let. How does this look? How does this look? How does this really look? It don't even look like you trying to do no work.
I ain't had no knee pads that day. My knees just looked. That was probably like, I think that was like the first day, I think. And we was probably like a good hour or two in. My knees is hurting, man. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really come dressed for the job.
Man, the most important thing is when these boys come on this job, it's like the military. You gotta break them. There's no way that he laying down and I'm paying you. You must be here for free. You gotta be.
Now, if you wide it right, both of these lights on the right should come on. That's all you gotta do. Simple. So you take care of all these plugs, and I'm gonna work on the lights, and you come back. Not going away.
Into the
What you want me to do?
Can you do it?
Bruh, I can't do it for you. Just did it.
Man, look.
Listen, bruh. Listen. We gotta get this.
Nah, I ain't
No, listen to me.
this like more than 7 times.
I feel you, but listen to me. You put this light downstairs, which means that you can do it again. You can't give up. If I wasn't here and I sent you to this job, you gotta get the job done. Cause think about this. If you can't do it and I gotta come do it, then I got the same issue that I had before you got here. You always had this issue since I known you. This is your chance to conquer it, bro. I know that this light is knocking you out. Again. But you got a chance to win, man. Come on. You can do it, bro.
Why can't you just change the light?
Why would I do it? If I do it, then I don't need you here. Come on, man. You can do it.
When they want to quit, you never let them quit. Because if they quit now, they keep quitting. So what we really dealing with is not so much of quitting on the job, but quitting in life. Because what you'll do on your job, you'll do anywhere. I can't let them do that.
You never know. Every great electrician need a great helper. TJ! Yeah? I need another switch. Then this the part that's gonna trip you out right here. Thanks, bro. See, when it comes to the apprentices, you gotta break them. You gotta make sure that they ready to go, that they ready to assist as part of the hazing process. Because at the end of the day, the more they do, the better they perform, the harder you go for them, the more you teach them. It's all about training. Something that the people that trained me did to me. And then when he come back in here, I'm gonna tell him, I don't need to switch. Take it back to the truck. His reaction when that happens is the key. I'm excited about it.
Now, this junk working, bro. I don't even need it. So you can take it back. I don't need it. It's working now. Just take it back. It's cool. I know what you thinking. You think I'm the bad guy. Calm down. I got this. Anytime you training somebody, you gotta make them go through things, because the more they go through, the more you give them. It's how the game go. Don't be mad at me.
You're wild. Damn. Now that I know, yeah, that's petty, bro. But I don't know. We gonna see if it was worthwhile, I guess.
Man, I'm glad that I had TJ with me today, man. You know, I think that the future is bright for him. Hopefully, by the time we get to the next project, he'll be just a little bit better. Oh man, kid's good.